What's going on, traders? This is Jack with the Trading Tribe. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go through some of my trades that I placed today within the ES futures market. We can see here today was a great day, right, with some really nice profits pulled out of the ES futures market. Held everything as kind of a day trade in this instance, but we'll go through these trades, kind of how I was able to pull this out of the market with a pretty nice hit rate as well as P&L and profit factor as well. If I exit my browser, we can look at ES. I have a fantasy still on the charts, so I'm still very interested in kind of where it's at in the market, but we can kind of go through the main way I was able to play the future. I'll show my trades here. And then in this case, we can kind of start on the left. So I'll zoom out to like a 4-hour chart. We can see, right, ES has had a really, really nice uptrend almost all year long, where at the beginning of October, right, you can see we kind of topped out right there around 59.27. And essentially, ever since the market got up there, it did get a little bit toppy where we've kind of just faded back down to about the 50 moving average. On your day chart, I have that actually on my 4-hour chart here, but this is really just the 50-day SMA. We can see we found a really, really nice floor there, which ES typically does. So when we're in a bull market, ES typically does have pullbacks to these larger moving averages, and these can be really nice pivot spots. So we can see here really all year long, right? We've had some really nice reactions off the 50 moving average, the 100, potentially the 200 at times, and then the 20 moving average is this tight one on the chart here. That is really what gave me my idea to really be interested for counter trend buys. So as you can see, if we zoom in on the chart, kind of like we talked about, ES has been dropping as of recently. So we are kind of in a downtrend, if you will. If we look at like the hourly chart and go down one time frame, we can kind of tell that here, right? We're making lower highs structure wise and lower lows structural wise. So that's really the definition of a downtrend. And so shorting really has been the best way to make money as of about 2 weeks ago. Still was today, as we'll go through, but did want to show how I was able to actually play the other side and trade ES counter trend, because we can see here that ES today actually did a really nice bullish run in the morning. And so that's essentially what I traded. So as ES came down to this moving average and held, and then began kind of working its way back up to kind of a prior big key level, right? It was demand in late October, and then it was a supply level in early October. We can see this was a really, really important spot. So that was kind of our target for today. You'll notice my two exits were right up there at that key level. You'll notice my buys were essentially just on these pullbacks on the 1-minute chart. So I had one buy there kind of early in the morning, and then I had another buy there right after the New York Open. You'll see my sells, or my main sells, were kind of up there towards the top. I also continued trading ES, so I took a third trade kind of on that next pullback here, but that one did end up failing. So that one I lost about 5 points on. These others, right, obviously were big wins, which is how I got to that kind of total 2.5 today. This is how I will typically do counter trend, right? I'll have very, very accurate entries on the 1-minute. So I'll wait till the 1-minute begins uptrending, and then I'll essentially buy, right, these pullbacks with very tight risk, right? We want to keep risk as tight as possible. So stops were basically based on these lows on the 1-minute. And then keeping in mind, right, where those shorts will typically try at least to take over, which was that key level, right? I exited on that key level essentially for both of my bigger exits. Hopefully this helps. If there's questions, feel free to leave those down below in a comment. Also, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel for a lot more content like this. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time.